Good morning everybody. It is a stunning spring morning here and we're about to go outside and have a check of our garden and do a little bit of work in the polytunnel, and I thought I'd bring you along with us. And these two munchkins are making a mess and playing with books. Come on then, are you ready to go outside? Yeah. Wanna come outside? Yeah. So we are down at the tunnels. I brought down Rupert's set of gardening tools so he can help, and it's just beautiful. The sun is out and it's heaven today. So spring-like and gorgeous. So today is the day that I'm going to plant some leeks. So I'm hoping that I've left my seeds down here. I couldn't find them the other day when I was, yes I did. I thought I'd brought them back, but I actually left them down here. So I've got leeks, I think pretty much all of them are leeks today. Leeks and a few broccoli, so that's what our plan is. I'll also give you a little tour of the tunnel and show you what's been happening in here. And I also have some tomatoes to pot on. So it's going to be nice and busy. I'm hoping that Rupert will be happy just playing with his gardening stuff, and Toby's going to go into the pram for a nap. He's looking kind of grumpy. It's the most perfect day today. It's so still, and you can really, because we're so close to the coast, you can really smell the salt in the air. It's just so good. Not sure what Charlie's up to today. He is probably down with the animals and feeding. We've got a whole new batch of baby goats because it's kidding season, so he's quite busy with that. He's always off getting more babies at the moment because we don't actually rear them ourselves. We get them from the dairy industry, who usually put the boys down at birth, so we go grab them. So this is our polytunnel where we're going to have tomatoes this year, and this is why we have this like string all up in the tunnels. This is where we use as a kind of like a support for the plants. Got just manure on this side here, so that's obviously great for all the vegetables we're going to be planting. On this side we just have pots and supports. Rupert's clinging on to me. It's so hard doing things with two kids. There's always somebody who's cross. So over here we have our DIY hot box for the plants, and then here is spring cabbages. So when it comes to spring cabbage, which is just what's behind me there, I find the ones that are grown in the polytunnel are actually really, really delicious. They're so tender and they make for a really good green to have. So I'm looking forward to harvesting those actually. I always enjoy, and what have you found? I always enjoy eating that. So Rupert's making lots of mess. Just be careful what he's playing with, you never know. But it looks all fine. And I'll quickly show you what's in the second polytunnel. So this is polytunnel number 2. So on this side we have leeks, and then on this side we have our salad section. So this is our rocket, which has been fantastic. It's gone all winter and now it's going to start bolting because it's, even today it's actually getting quite hot in here already. We don't have anything on this section. We have some radicchio, which didn't really work for us. We have some lettuces, our chard, which is getting quite tired but has been incredible, and then we have spinach at the back, and then right at the back there's some bolted Chinese cabbage. I just need to finish weeding those out. Again, you can see this is where we had as supports for the plants, so that's what those are for. Underneath there we have potatoes, and then here we have all our wonderful seedlings. So this is cauliflower coming up, and you can see all the little seedlings. They're doing really well. We have lettuce and pak choi, beetroot all coming up, radishes doing really well. Radish grows really quickly. Turnips, kohlrabi, rocket, lettuce, mixed oriental leaves, and then look at these beautiful big broad beans coming up. They're just so gorgeous, beautiful plants. So yeah, really, really exciting. It's just amazing how quickly we go from winter into spring, and then suddenly it's just full on planting. Everything's suddenly so busy. Charlie and I are outside a lot longer, and it's just wonderful. Such a super time of year, and just one to really enjoy and cling on to, because before we know it, it'll be mid-spring and then late spring, so just enjoying every moment of spring at the moment. Right, Rupert, are you ready to get gardening? So welcome to my seeding table. This is what I'm about to do. I've got quite a few leeks. I've got 4 varieties. No, I don't. I've got 3 varieties. I've got leek Atlanta, leek Hannibal, and I've got leek Axima. And these are all from a company called Tama Organics, based in Cornwall. And they're really good. We used quite a lot of them last year, and I think this year everything is organic seeds, so that's really good. And then we've got broccoli, Sante, and 2 packets of those. I've got all my trays stacked here beside me. There's quite a few. I'll just show you. Now, here we go. That's my seed trays. So I'm going to be trying to fill up probably one of each type of leek. So each leek will get its own tray, if not 2. And then the broccoli will probably be just under a tray each. So I'm going to get cracking with that now while I've got time, while the kids are all entertained and happy, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so these are my beautiful deep little modules, and they're great for sowing seeds on. And I'm just getting my compost, and I fill up all the holes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this came from Tama Organics as well. If not, I will put the website below. So I think it's a sort of sustainable compost and suitable for organic growing, I believe. So might be of interest. So there we go, that's the first step. Then what I do is I get another tray, another one of these, and I pop it down, and I really quite gently firm it down. So I don't want to compact the soil, but at the same time, I could probably just done that a little bit firmer. It just stops, it just means that you're going to have a nice full module. What I'm doing is filling it again, just a couple of handfuls of the compost. Pretty good. So at this point I'm getting my fingers, and I just go around and I make holes. When I'm doing this, I often listen to podcasts, but today I'm not, because it's such a beautiful day. I just want to listen to the birds and the toddler, and it's just lovely. So that's me ready to go. I'm just going to grab my seeds now. I'm going to get my broccoli, and I pour it into this little plastic container, and then I pick up the seeds from the container, and that just is a little bit easier than fiddling around with a packet and pouring them into your palm, and then they go everywhere. So having a little seed container is really handy. And then when I've done that, I'm just going to pop them all into the trays and label them up and give them a water. And when I go back home, I will write it up in my gardening diary what we did. So this section here is my broccoli. It looks really good. And now I'm moving on to the leeks. So the leeks are going to be done a little bit different. I've got them all in my little container here. And I'm going to put 3 seeds per module. Like I said, there is quite a lot of seeds. So there's 200 of the Atlanta in each packet. Otherwise I'd be just using so many modules. So I'm going to do it that way around with the leeks. Toby's in here, he's having a little moan before he goes for a nap. Rupert's having an incredible time. Wow, but does he? Definitely having kids set of gardening tools is well worth the money. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll see how we've got on. So I've managed to get all the leeks and broccoli planted, and I'm going to have to bring these boys back home now because Toby is not having a nap and he's quite cross. But you can see here what I've got. These are all the trays, and they've all been watered in, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Rupert's ready to go home too. I think everyone just wants a bit of a snack, and Toby wants a nap, and I'm going to tidy up all this mess as well. So we're all back inside now. I just wanted to show you what I'm about to dive into. It's a beautiful book I got at the library called Grow Fruit and Vegetables in Pots. The publisher's Faden, and this is from the Great Dixter Gardens or house, and it's so beautiful. The illustrations in it are, not the illustrations, the photographs in it are incredible. I've actually worked with a photographer who took these photos, which is kind of mind-boggling. He came up and took some photos here on the farm not that long ago, and yeah, they're just incredible. They're so beautiful, really magical and evocative. So I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm really into growing edibles in containers, so I know I'm going to really enjoy this. We are back down in the polytunnels again. So we went up, we had our lunch, and now we are back down. Toby's in the pram again, Rupert's reading his book. And I'm going to now harvest some of our salads for the shop tomorrow. So I'm going to harvest some of the chard, the spinach and the rocket. And I'm going to listen to the rest of Peter Pan, which we downloaded on our Audible account. So we're going to listen to that, and hopefully the boys will behave. I don't think they really wanted to come back out actually. They were a bit annoyed, especially Rupert wanted to hang inside and read, but brought down some snacks, and that's always the key with toddlers, bring loads of snacks and you can get extra time out of them, and his book, and Toby's just been fed, so it should all be good. So I'm gonna crack on and do that now, and yeah, hopefully it won't take too long.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out? Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Oh, how I love when it rains outside, and it's okay to slow the ride. Discover books I forget about. Care for the world now.
Hi guys, so I'm going to finish up the vlog here. I know I didn't really finish it off properly when I was outside, but I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!